she is. What, Amy?
No, Essex. Well, they'll be long gone by now.
We must have some options. Is there anything we can do or say to help her get a lighter sentence?
Your best hope would be if Ross Barton retracts his statement. Do you know his aunt, Moira? Look, I didn't tell you this, all right, but it might help if you have a word. Ask her to convince him not to proceed.
And that's it?
I can put forward a plea to the court to drop the case, but I would have to argue that there's some inaccuracies in your statement.
What inaccuracies?
Something that meant there was insufficient evidence to try the case. We could say that you were confused when you were arrested, admitted to things you didn't do.
It's a lie, basically.
The only evidence supporting his account of events is your statement. If we chip away at that, well, then the entire case falls apart.
Well, that's brilliant. You should have opened with that.
So shall I lodge the plea? The sooner we act, the better.
I'm not sure.
What, you do this, you can avoid court altogether.
Thanks very much for coming over. I really appreciate your advice, but I really, I need to give this some serious thought.
Do you fancy having a run out somewhere? Make the most of Vanessa holding the fort.
I think I might just go and get some fresh air on my own, you know.
Rona, I don't want you stewing over this Marlon thing.
I won't. Look, we might have a few cages you could clean for us.
Depends how much poo there is. If there's a lot, it'd be at least 20 quid.
Well, how about minimal poo for a fiver?
Today?
I'm a bit busy today. Maybe next week?
Today would be better.
Aye. Next week would be great. Thanks, Vanessa.
What am I supposed to do now?
Well, why don't you ask your dad if you can wash a few cars?
Here you go. Go on. Thought you said novelty will have wore off by now.
Oh, that'll be long gone after a bit of hard labour with Dan for next to nothing. Just you wait.
I owe you my life.
I'll leave you with these now, you'll be all right.
Oh, can you not just stay a minute? Please, I still feel a bit wobbly.
You're in safe hands.
Much better now, thanks.
Kerry, where is she?
Who?
Who? Come off it. Are you mad? How could you help her do this?
What are you doing with them? Well, I just had a funny turn, but I'm fine now.
For God's sake, where is she?
She's at the ticket office. You might just catch her. Stop him!
Hey, I've done enough running for one day, and you've got some explaining to do.
What happened to your slap-up lunch?
It was cut short, so you can stop fishing now.
It wasn't.
It's an absolute disaster, that's all you need to know. Rona's a bit upset, so she's still having the afternoon off.
Is it Chaz again? OK, that was fishing.
No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, kind of. She says she's forgiven me, but then when I try and be there for her, she's miles away.
You need to have it out. Oh, Paddy, it'll only fester. A rotten, stinky, Chaz-faced elephant following you everywhere you go.
I don't think I can stand any more fighting. I don't think we've hurt each other enough.
But shoving everything under the carpet will only hurt you more in the long run.
The carpet? It's not got like a big Chaz face on it at all.
Everything will have, until you start it.
How the hell did that get there?
One expensive mistake deserves another. Regards, Declan.
I'm a terrible liar. I mean, what if they question me in court and I make a total ass of it?
Well, we'll practice. We'll find out what they'll ask you.
Yeah, but I can't say I was confused when I made this statement. They're just going to think I'm an idiot.
If it makes all this go away, it doesn't matter what they think.
But I need them to understand why I did it.
You won't be on trial, Laurel. You will. You heard what the solicitor said.
So I'm the bad guy, just like Ross Barton. It's ridiculous.
Listen to me. You are a caring, gentle, wonderful person, and you are nothing like Ross Barton. And me, Leo, Arthur, Gabby, we're not going to be able to cope if you go away for 3 years. Where are you going?
I need to think. I need to be on my own and think.
Well, Laura,
Where did you have it? It was in one of my pockets. Sorry about this, guys.
If they figure out you're part of this, you'll be in the suit big time.
She needed us. I can't help her, and I don't care what happens next.
Yeah, well, next time you try doing the Thelma and Louise, better warn him out, be nice, eh? Uh-oh.
Hi, Val.
Oi, Valerie!
Where is she? Gone. She's gone. You're too late, man. There are no words. There are no words for what you've done to that girl.
She's not in there. You having a laugh or what?
Do I look like I think this is funny?
Kerry's just told us you've missed her.
She said to say she was sorry.
What was she thinking?
You liar. She's on that boat, isn't she? Go in there and you're going to lead them straight to her.
At least we'll have her back then.
All right, if you count prison visits as quality time. She wants to go. She can't live without that little lad. And if you go in there and bring her back, you're going to break her heart and she'll never forgive you. Why are you here?
It's a long story now, come on.
Elvis!
You are on every camera in the place right now. Do you want to get nicked?
No.
No, right. Come on then, come on. Come on.
You're insecure. Don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Do you want your car washing? It'll only cost you a tenner.
Oh, no thanks, sweetheart. I'm not stopping. Is your dad and Kay not around?
Nah, I hope they get back soon, though. They'll owe me a ton of cash.
All right. See you later.
Moira! Can you... Can I have a word? I just got my court date through. And I've been going over things with my solicitor. I expect Ross has too.
I haven't seen him.
Well, you know, he lied in his statement. Said he'd never seen me before and that I was just some hysterical woman that broke in and threatened him for no reason. You know that?
Well, he's a coward.
Can you have a word with him? Because my solicitor said that if he drops the charges, the case won't go to court.
I already did. I begged him to stop it, but he wouldn't, so I threw him out.
Can you try again?
I've no idea where he is.
Well, I'm looking at 3 years in prison.
Yeah, but he just disappeared. Of course, if he turns up, I'll try again. But, well, the chances of that happening before the court date...
Yeah, they're slim to none, aren't they?
That is what you're going to do. You're going to go back to the village, call a lawyer. Tell them you've had some kind of a breakdown because you've been missing the kids so much, but do not, I repeat, do not talk to the police without a brief. They put your sob story across, right? You could get away with community service.
I'm not going back. I'm going to Ireland.
On some half-baked plan that you and Kerry have cooked up.
I know what I'm doing.
You're gonna have to use a fire exit or something. There's police everywhere. Why don't you leave them with me? They're not looking for a bloke.
Are you kidding? You want me to hand my son over to you?
I'm trying to help you out here.
Help us? You couldn't care if I live or die, and you care even less about him.
Why did you give him up?
No, I'm not listening to this.
Why did you give him up?
It doesn't matter, I've got him back now.
Because he deserved better. Better than you and better than me.
Things have changed.
Not in a good way.
As if I give a stuff what you think. I'm his mum, and I'm taking him.
Yeah, and I'm his dad. And I'm telling you, if you get on that ferry with him, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your life.
Right, get that down, yeah? And then we're going. We'll finish this at home.
I'm staying here. Hotel thing is your baby. You crunch the numbers.
Nice try, but drink that, sober up, and then we'll carry on together in an hour or so.
The thing is, Right. No, it doesn't matter. How's your orange?
Paddy, you dragged me in here because you had something urgent to say.
It's just nice to spend some time together, isn't it?
Yeah?
Well, that's it. I suppose with Leo coming home soon, we should make the most of you and me time.
Can we not talk about that in the pub?
I'm talking about that. I want you to shout at me. I want you to really let me have it. Like, yell at me and tell me what you really think about me for the Chaz thing.
And what good will that do?
Well, it'd clear the air, wouldn't it, for when Leo comes home and get rid of this horrible atmosphere?
How many times, Paddy, I have told you we are fine.
I don't feel like it.
Well, maybe that's because you feel guilty.
You really don't want to shout at me?
No.
You thought I was suggesting something else then? You one-track mind. Well, that's been a while. I'd be up for it, you know, if...
Let's not run before we can walk.
No,
I said lift!
No, I am, all right. It's really heavy.
And you are really weak. Right, let's try rocking it backwards and forwards.
What's that going to do, though, really?
Life is too short. Just chuck some bread on it and call it a designer bird table.
Is there no room for that in your little Des Res?
Look, you haven't upset me, so...
Yeah, you're going to try a little bit harder if you want a reaction.
You know, I've got a load more stuff of yours in storage. You want me to get it sent down?
The money was more than enough, thanks.
You know, I find that hard to believe.
Stop it. You're wasting your time.
I wonder what you'll want next, This? The shirt off my back.
Oh, God, no. Please, no. Put it away.
Actually, I know what you really can't say no to, and that is cold, hard cash. How's that?
You'll never know because we are going.
Well, she hasn't had the half of it off me yet. I've got a phone in my pocket.
Right, look,
I think I've
you
even got
are
a
drunk
laptop in
and
the
we
car.
are leaving. What's the matter with you?
I think you might be a little bit upset that I bought this place.
Remind me never to fall in love with you.
But that was bad. Even for him.
Oh my God! Jesus, you're flipping amazing!
She must have got out somehow. Could have found her by now.
She can't keep running forever.
Oh, Joni, it's awful, isn't it? I never knew she had a dinner. Go and tell them everything. Well, there's nothing more to tell.
The police have got our statements.
You're protecting Amy. It's obvious.
Yeah. You slapped that restraining order on her, man. What choice did you have?
Excuse me.
If you hadn't pushed her into this, we wouldn't even be here.
She lied to me. She manipulated me when I was grieving for my daughter. She abused my trust when I gave her chance after chance.
Get over yourself. You're no saint. You were happy enough with that company until you saw what a bond they had.
Valerie!
No. He's better off with his real mom, not some selfish old cow like you.
I think you should say that again to the police.
I don't. Hey! Oh, get off! That's assault. Now back off, otherwise I'll be reporting you.
Don't you dare defend me ever again. You're welcome.
Right, so you get to Ireland, then what?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, am I?
Well, you find a place, you get a job. Cash in on that because you can't use your real name. And what are you going to do with him? Who's going to look after him while you go to work?
I'll be a single mum. I'll get by.
Most single mums aren't wanted for child abduction.
Like you know anything about raising kids.
I know what it's like on the run because I've lived it. And I'm telling you, it's not a life I'd want for my son.
Stop calling him that. You've got no right.
It's a half-life. Hostels, bedsits, no friends, no family. No Eric to make your tea, no Victoria to go out in the lash with, just you and him, living hand to mouth. What happens when he needs a doctor? What happens when he's old enough to go to school?
Thanks for the pep talk, but we're going now.
No.
Well, just leave us alone, man, will you? He's dead to you. Yours has been. Why can't you just let me take me chances and you can forget about him like you did before?
But I can't now. Not now you brought him back. And I can't stand by and watch you wreck his life like Kerry did with you. Come on, Amy. I know you want more for him than this. And you know deep down, even though it hurt like hell, that when you gave him up, it was the right thing. It was the best thing you could do for him.
I do want more from him, but I can't give him back. Not again.
But you have to. And you will do. If not now, then later. When it's even harder.
Well, maybe there's something we can do to find him.
And get an extra sentence for interfering with the victim. No. Moira was my only chance.
So that leaves us with one option, doesn't it? If you go to prison, Laurel, he'll have won. He'll have stamped you down again. Do you really want to let that happen?
I think I need to tell the truth.
This isn't about the truth anymore!
It will be if I get my chance to explain in court.
I really think it's best to not risk it getting that far. Say you never went there, that you only talked to him, that you only admitted to it because of the post-traumatic stress.
They're going to see straight through me. They're going to know that I'm lying just to get off. It will make everything worse.
Well, you have to believe me. The only way you can make this worse is if you don't put in that plea.
So what? Now she's having a go at you for chucking him out?
No, she didn't have a go. She's desperate. I can't seem to do right for doing wrong.
But I hope you told her how hard you tried.
Well, it doesn't change the fact that Ross hasn't dropped his statement. I mean, I've been racking my brains for how to help, but I just can't think of anything.
Well, good, because we don't want him coming round here again.
Hiya.
You all right?
Yeah, this might be a bit random, but there's no muck to muck out. Has someone been up at the horses?
Yeah, that was me. What, I thought you were busy with the house, so...
Yeah, I am. Thank you. I owe you one.
Since when have you done extra work?
Well, a spare half hour's not going to kill anyone, is it?
Would you like a brew?
No, I've got to run. I don't suppose you've heard how Andy's getting on?
With what?
Finding Amy. Victoria said she's run off with Kyle.
No, we had no idea.
You should probably tell Kate.
Well, apparently he's gone with Andy. I'm going to try and stop her getting on the ferry.
Kane's helping?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, he's never even acknowledged Kyle.
First time for everything, eh?
If you give him back now, you've got more chance of getting off lightly than if they catch you abroad.
He needs his mum.
He needs stability. He needs his family and his nan.
I could have given him that if the letters.
But they won't. They never will. You gave up your right and you did that for a reason.
I don't want to take him away. But they've left me no choice. I should be allowed to change my mind.
Tough. Amy, this isn't about you anymore. You've got to stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about him. Amy!
You want to go and see Nana? One day when you're old enough, you'll find out about me, right?
Nana. Nana.
Yeah. And you'll know I did this. And you'll know how much I loved you.
Papa.
And I hope one day you'll want to meet me, okay? Quick, do it before I change your mind. Be a good boy, Kyle. Be happy. Be lucky.
Wait, Amy, you can stay.
There's nothing to stay for now.
It's totally real. Jesus will never give me a manky fake one.
What, and you just found it on the street?
Yep, I was doing my dancing and praying about being Miss Sparkling Gem, and it just appeared.
And it didn't come out of a cash box?
The garage was locked.
We should hand this in. Somebody might have lost it.
Finders keepers.
That's not very Christian.
Jesus sent me it so I could enter, and you said if I got 50 quid, you'd match it. So match it.
I'm telling you, she knows way more than she's letting on. They all do.
I know you're upset, Pet, but her and accusations isn't going to help us find that little laddie.
Someone lost a kid.
Oh, my God. Hey. Where is she?
I don't know. I found him sitting under a chair in the lounge, not a care in the world.
We've got him here. Found him in the waiting lounge. Do another sweep of the area. The suspect will still be close.
No, don't waste your time with that. It was me. I took him. I just freaked out and then I left him.
Just keep him a minute. She's trying to distract you. I'm sure it was Amy. She must have been planning this for weeks.
No, look, I was just going to get Amy to come over and meet us in Ireland once I got there with Kyle. She didn't know anything about it. She's not even here.
Are you off your head?
Just take us now and I'll go quietly.
If you missed any of the final 4 cases of Agatha Christie's Poirot, just head to ITV Player where you can catch up now. Next year on ITV, it's stuff of fairy tales as an Iron Age mirror has a fascinating story to tell. Britain's Secret Treasures is next.